Hey there everyone, my name is JW. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. This video is partly inspired by Plastic Apocalypse The Saber Tooth, which is a great video. I recommend you guys go watch. It's awesome. It's about the classic army men. I loved playing with these as a kid, but it got me thinking. With all the tanks that they shown in that were really well, it was a really good stop motion. Really well done stop motion, by the way. But it made me wonder, what tanks do the army men use? We always see them. We always see them rolling around and everything, and we play with them. We have our hands on them and everything. But what tanks exactly are they? Well, in today's video, we hope to figure that out. So let's dive right in. So the first tank we're going to look at is probably the majority of ones that you guys always see that come with the army men packs and everything. And that will be the main, of course, the tans versus the greens. I don't know which side you guys are on, but I kind of like the tans more now. But as a kid, I liked the greens because, you know, greens were always showing up the good guys. But like in war, it's always shades of gray. But we're not getting into the gray territory yet because apparently there's a whole extended universe on it of tans, greens, blues, and grays. And probably more colors to come in the future. But back on topic. We are talking about these two. What are they? Well, I shall use a nicer one. These are ones I played with as a kid, but I've got this brand new one. And we're going to take a look at it. We're going to analyze it and see what tank is it. So starting off, we can tell that it is a Patton. An M48 Patton specifically. How can we tell it's an M48 Patton? Well, first, it's got the rounded hole on the front. Of course, there is no bottom of the hole, no lower glacis. All we got to go off of is the upper glacis. So we can tell that the hole is at least an M48 Patton. It's got the 6 road wheels, like the Pattons. We got the drive wheel and everything. The engine deck, very reminiscent of a Patton. In fact, let me bring a model M48 Patton to show you. So here we have a model kit M48 Patton. We can see that the hole is rounded in front. Same as this hole, rounded in front. We can also see that the turrets are very similar in shape, just different guns. Because this is, I believe, an M48A2 Patton model kit. But we're trying to just narrow down which one this is. Because that gun is not a 90mm. That is a 105, which makes this more than likely an M48A4 or M48A5, which is the last variant of the Patton that came out in the M48 variant that came out in the 70s, I believe, like mid to late 70s. So that's what we are using. We got the commander's cupola here. We got the gun mantlet, the 105 gun. So yes, the majority of vehicles that the plastic army men use are indeed M48 Pattons of the either A4 or A5 variant, which I believe that the Israelis used a lot of those variants. So, but don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to narrow down these tanks. Okay? Alright. So yes, we have narrowed down that this is in fact an M48 Patton of either the A4 or A5 variant. It's hard to tell with the low quality of it. But yes, we can see that the gun is long, but doesn't have that break in the center here. For the, I forget what that's for. like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm still learning, and I'm just an enthusiast of history. But yes, with the hull and the general shape of the turret, we got M48 Pattons. Moving on to the next tank that is used, I see quite a bit of kits, and this will be the last one of the video that we go over, are these. These, of course, being M1 Abrams tanks. And these are the early, probably based on the way that the turrets are designed, these are like the XM1 Abrams tanks that just got out of the prototype stage and were looking to be joining the U.S. military. Same. I think most of these plastic tanks were designed in the late 70s, so they just didn't really change the molds. They just like, hey, we're going to use some new tech and everything. Don't quote me on this. I'm not an expert. If you disagree or want to inform me more, leave a comment down in the comments to inform me more, because I am in the same boat. I'm just identifying the tanks. But yes, these are Abrams. These are very early Abrams, so I'm guessing like the M1 Abrams or the XM1 Abrams when they just first came out, because both of these are late 70s designs. This is a late 70s production, and this is a new generation of Abrams which came out in the late 70s. So that's just what I came to a conclusion of. But yes, so I'm going to use the darker one because this one looks a lot better. So we got the turret shape, no basket in the back to carry stuff. It's got the small rifled 105. So there's that. It's just a very early Abrams. And here we can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 road wheels for some reason, when I believe the Abrams only has 7 road wheels. So, yeah, a little creative liberty on that. But again, it's just a plastic model for kids to play with. So I'm not really expecting much. But it's just cool to analyze and see the historical references and everything they make to these tanks that we all come to play with as kids and now use as props for stop motion and everything. So, yes, that's it. So in conclusion, we have determined that the tans and the greens use both M48 Pattons and M1 Abrams. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this little informative video about the Army-Men tanks. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button wherever they're going to move it to. Hit that subscribe button as well. I love a new addition of my wonderful subscribers. Thank you guys so much for doing what you do. Liking, subscribing, sharing, and all of the above. It really helps the channel and helps the community. Speaking of community, we have a Discord. I know, it's such an amazing concept, isn't it? It's down in the description for you, so you can come chat, join, hang out, and do a whole bunch of other fun stuff. And hopefully we get to do more analysis videos like this. Like actually taking a look at the specifics of what the soldiers are carrying. What these little tiny plastic men are carrying. I don't know why, but that video by Plastic Apocalypse of the saber tooth, which I'll link it down in the description, because that is an awesome video and you should go give them all the support you can. So with all that said, remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.